Stephen Cropley with Winston's Lab here, and I have Numlocked from the LA Valiant. And let's just get started with how huge this is. I mean, this is a giant step forward for not only esports, but you guys as players. I mean, you got to think this could transition into other games. So how big was this for you to get picked onto a team? Because, I mean, you're one of few, only 12 teams in this thing. How big was this for you to get picked up and now be playing in the Overwatch League?
I mean, it's big. It's definitely big in that sense for me, but it's even bigger because I'm one of only 2 English players that has actually made it into the league. So I take great pride in that because I know there are a lot of good English players. I mean, we saw in the World Cup how many there are exactly. I mean, the UK World Cup team did great, making it as far as the actual playoffs. And so many of them deserve to be in the Overwatch League as well. So to be one of 2 representing the league, it means a lot to me.
And now, getting into what this means, what is it like to be playing in the very first match? I mean, one, it's supposed to be the rivalry that's going to be built up between you guys and the Shock. What's it like to be the first match, to know that you are kicking off the inaugural season of the ones that count? We've been through the preseason, but the ones that count, what is that like?
It's a big honor, you know. All eyes are going to be on us for the first game. It's the first thing that everyone's going to be tuning into. Everyone's going to be there. They want to see how the season kicks off. So all eyes are going to be on us for the first game. And that's just really exciting. There's no other way to put it, really.
Now, what was the process like? I mean, you got to think, you've been playing Overwatch for quite some time. I mean, the game came out, you're grinding, you're being told, it's coming, guys, the league's coming, just wait. And so it was holding a lot of other organizations back from putting leagues together. So you guys are kind of just out there playing, thinking one day they're going to do it. Was there a lot of communication? What was that process like for you guys to know, okay, it's coming, it's close, and now you're a part of it?
It was kind of scary, honestly, because I mean, the build-up towards this happening, there was quite a lot of organizations kind of dropping like flies because they kind of lost faith in the whole thing happening, or there wasn't enough communication between certain organizations. So seeing other teams kind of just disband around me, I was kind of, I was hoping to myself that wouldn't happen to teams that I was playing for. I got really lucky. I ended up playing for a team that's now part of the Overwatch League, and I got to live here before this, living here in America before any of the league happened. So I was very lucky. But yeah, it was definitely still a scary time.
And for the process of being picked up to a team, was it mostly the organizations were reaching out to players? Was it players are going through tryouts? Was there like you stepped into a core that was already 4 and another tryout? How did that work?
It was a bit of everything, really. I mean, some teams would contact players directly. Some players have agents, and the agents would contact the teams. Some teams would hold open tryouts, so they just tried out everybody. I was part of the tryouts for numerous teams. LA Valiant ended up being the team that I chose to play for. Just because I love a lot of their core values, their ideals, and just what they stand for, really. And I'm a fan of all the talent and the players on this team, and I think we can go a really long way.
Hey, I believe it too. So to end this thing, just give me your predictions, man. Is the LA Valiant going to be the team at the top, or what's going to happen here?
That's definitely what we're aiming for. Yeah, we're aiming to be up there with Spitfire and Soul. Anywhere else would be a disappointment, really. So we're going to continue working hard. I mean, we've been working hard throughout the entire preseason. You saw that from our results in preseason, and we're going to make sure that continues, onwards and upwards.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Numlocked, for this interview. This is Stephen Cropley with Winston's Lab, and for everything Overwatch League, make sure to check back to winstonslab.com.